OpenAI just gave the world a multi-billion-dollar AI model completely for free. They dropped GPT-OSS, a family of open-source models so powerful. The 120 billion parameter version achieves near parity with their own paid O4 Mini model. The internet exploded. Developers celebrated. It felt like a massive win for the open source community. But it's not. There's a hidden pattern here, a strategic maneuver that 99% of people are completely missing. This isn't a gift, it's a trap. And after analyzing their entire strategy, there are 3 hidden costs that make this free model one of the most dangerously expensive things in AI today. And the real cost isn't in dollars. It's in something far more valuable. The first thing you need to understand is that free software is useless without the hardware to run it, and GPT-OSS is designed for a very specific, very expensive class of hardware. Let's look at the data. The smaller model, GPT-OSS 20B, needs about 16 GB of VRAM. Okay, manageable. You can run that on a high-end gaming card like an RTX 4090. But that's the consumer-grade toy. The real prize, the flagship GPT-OSS 120B model, requires around 80 GB of VRAM for inference. Your brand new 4090 has 24 gigs. You can't run this. You can't even run it on 2 4090s. To run this free model efficiently, you need a single enterprise-grade GPU. You need an NVIDIA H100. A card that costs more than a car. OpenAI knows this. This is an intentional engineering choice. They're not giving you a tool, they're giving you a benchmark that forces you into an enterprise-level hardware bracket. It's a free key to a Ferrari, but you still have to buy the Ferrari. But let's say you're a company and you buy the H100. You're still not done paying, because the second hidden cost is the electricity required to power a small sun. Running these massive models is an incredibly energy-intensive process. Now, OpenAI is very quiet about the environmental impact of their models, but we can look at their competitors for clues. Mistral's transparency report on their Large 2 model, which is comparable in size, revealed it produced over 20 kilotons of CO2 equivalents and consumed 281,000 cubic meters of water just for training. Every query you run, every piece of text you generate adds to that. You're not just downloading software, you're inheriting a piece of its massive carbon footprint. This free model comes with an invisible, ongoing utility bill that's paid for by the planet. It's the very definition of an externality, baked right into the architecture. But even that isn't the most dangerous cost. The real trap is far more clever. This is the part that changes everything. The real cost isn't hardware or energy. It's your freedom. Why would OpenAI, a company famous for its closed-source, API-driven model, suddenly release a top-tier open-source competitor? It's not altruism. It's a brilliant, ruthless platform play to entrench their ecosystem as the industry standard. Here's how. The GPT-OSS models use the exact same tokenizer as their proprietary, paid models like GPT-4o. They are engineered for seamless interoperability with OpenAI's API standards, specifically their Harmony chat format. This is a Trojan horse. They are creating an incredibly low-friction development path. A developer can build, prototype, and test an entire application locally using the free GPT-OSS. They can build all their tools, libraries, and expertise around OpenAI's standards. But the moment their app needs more power, more scale, or multimodal capabilities like image understanding, what's the easiest upgrade path? It's a one-line code change to call the paid GPT-4o API. They've shifted developer lock-in from a specific model to their entire development paradigm. They are training an entire generation of developers to think, build, and code in the OpenAI ecosystem, all under the guise of giving away something for free. It is, without a doubt, one of the most effective and sinister business strategies I have seen in years. So let's recap the real price of free. You pay with hardware that costs tens of thousands of dollars. You pay with an energy bill that has a massive environmental impact. And most importantly, you pay with your future, locking yourself into their ecosystem. OpenAI is playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. They've realized they can capture 2 markets at once. The high-end market that pays a premium for state-of-the-art API access, and the on-premises market that prioritizes data privacy and customization. The free model is the funnel. It's the strategic beachhead to get their technology and standards inside the firewalls of the most secure and lucrative enterprises. This release raises the performance baseline for all other open-source models. Providers like Meta and Mistral can no longer compete just by being open. They now have to offer compelling differentiators against a free, permissively licensed, and highly capable model from the industry's most recognized brand. So no, OpenAI's model isn't free. It's a tool designed to make you dependent, a golden cage that feels great until you realize you can't leave. The open source community wanted a win, and OpenAI gave them one. But be careful what you wish for, because sometimes the most expensive things in life are the ones you get for free.